Have you ever taken a photo that you knew had limitless potential, but no matter how many times you edit it, when you look at the screen, it just didn't match that picture in your head? I can see it now. You've got this initial vision. It's bigger than you, right? You're dialed in on this thing. You've got the mood, you've got the colors, you've got the feeling that you want, you've got it all orchestrated. But when you sit down to work on it, something's missing. Maybe it's the tools. They don't feel like they're getting you to where you want to be. Or maybe you don't even know where to start. Like I said, you've got this fantastic vision, but you just don't know how to put two and two together to make it come to life. Guess what? Newsflash, we've all been there. All right, even myself. Being in touch with your vision and being able to execute it are two very different things. While I have been a photo educator for 15 years, the last 5 of which I've spent exclusively dedicated to vision. And I get emails about this exact same thing that we've just talked about over and over again. It happens almost weekly. And that's exactly why I wanted to create this series called The Vision Sessions. This isn't just another tutorial. And in fact, I don't want this to be some type of Photoshop magic trick tutorial. In this series, I'm going to take real images from real photographers from right here in the F64 Elite community. And these are images that they may have struggled with for years. And I'm going to come and work alongside them in an attempt to help them bring their vision to life. In every episode, we're going to start from the very beginning, ensuring that nothing is assumed. I'm going to unpack their story with them. I'm going to learn about their connection to the image, maybe even the location they were at, and try to get their original vision from them. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to run off into Adobe Camera Raw and Photoshop and the visionary panel, and I'm going to edit the image with their vision in mind. I'm going to do this all the way through the finishing touches that make that image feel complete. And when all that's said and done, I'm going to meet with them again and see if the image that I created helps match with their vision, and also encourage them to process the image again after they've had this vision discussion with me. Look, this is not about mastering tools in any way, shape, or form. This is about learning to see differently, to close that frustrating gap that we get between our skills and our ability to make our artistic vision happen. Sometimes you just need a second set of eyes to help you with that. So if you've ever felt stuck between what you see in your mind and what you see on your screen, I want you to tune into these vision sessions, because you're going to see the entire journey, the real struggles, and also real breakthroughs, and the small, powerful changes that can bring a photo to life and match your vision. I think after seeing this, you are never going to look at your images the same way again. And let me stress this point. This is not about perfection. It's not about technical perfection. It's about learning to see and edit in a whole new way so that you can make your vision come to life. Okay, real talk for a second here. Look, I know some of you are probably wondering why these vision sessions that I'm creating are not here on YouTube. Why is it only on F64 Elite? And here's the thing, YouTube is an amazing platform. It's introduced me to some phenomenal human beings. And I've started everything here on YouTube, and I've shared over 422 videos over the years. But there's a limit to what I can do on YouTube versus what I can do in F64 Elite. You see, the vision sessions came from a place of wanting to go deeper, not just teaching techniques or Photoshop tricks or the latest and greatest feature in the new Photoshop or Adobe Camera Raw update, but really truly exploring the why behind the edits and not in the what and the how that I usually focus on here on YouTube. And that's something we've been building on F64 Elite for 9 years now. Gosh. See over there's 3,591 videos. As I said, here on YouTube, there's 422. There's almost 8.5 times more videos and more content driven around this why concept on F64 Elite. That's not just 3,591 random videos to throw out a fact. Those are full courses, critique sessions, little mini workshops that we do on Zoom, and panels. Like, there's a lot of content on F64 Elite that just doesn't have a place here on YouTube. The vision sessions just fit perfectly on F64 Elite because they're not about quick fixes or magic tricks in Photoshop. They're about slowing down, asking bigger questions, and diving deeper into your work and finding ways to actually bring your vision to life onto the screen. It's kind of like this community project that's just been waiting in the wings for a long time. It's been sitting there knowing that it was going to have to perform, but it just sat there patiently waiting, wondering if its time was going to come. And that's what makes it special. It's not just me teaching, it's a conversation between two artists. It's a chance to watch someone wrestle with their image in real time and to see breakthroughs and missteps and subtle movements that make fine art really come together. And I wasn't expecting this. Honestly, I kind of silently launched this vision session concept, not knowing what it was going to look like. And the feedback that I've received just in 24 hours has been incredible. Things like, this is exactly what I've been looking for. Nothing else like this comes close in the photo education community. Or this isn't just learning Photoshop, it's a masterclass in vision. Or I've done more workshops than I can count, and this is hands down the most inspiring content I've seen. And this one, OMG, Blake, this is your best idea ever. No one else teaches like you do. And this is the thing. I live in my own little bubble, in my own little space, and I try to stay in my own little lane. So I don't really see what happens outside of me. So to read stuff like this, it really just took me back. I wasn't expecting it, and I love what the community is coming together to say about this. The vision sessions. It's not a video series, okay? This is a part of a bigger movement in how we think about photography and creativity as artist photographers. So if you've ever been stuck between what you see on your screen and what's in your head, and you've come to YouTube to try and find a solution for that, and you still can't find it, and you've been craving a place where you can go beyond tools, go beyond magic tricks in Photoshop, and learn to see differently, really truly see differently, I would love it if you could come and join us on F64 Academy Elite. There will be a link in the description below and probably at the end of this video and maybe floating around somewhere on a card somewhere when I get it put into this video. But the vision session is just one part of what's happening inside F64 Elite. But they're kind of a big step in the direction that I want the community to go. I want them to go into more depth, more creativity, and have a much stronger connection with their art so that they can make a much stronger connection with their viewer. And the beautiful part is, we're doing this together as a true community, and I'm seeing people grow exponentially in a very short amount of time because of it. So if you want to check out the vision sessions and all the stuff that F64 Elite has to offer, click on the link in the description below, the card floating around somewhere here, and right here at this end screen.